This is our housing portal for Alameda County. And so for every jurisdiction we work with, we provide a public site that serves as kind of the centralized place where people can land for housing resources. What Bloom really hopes to do is to be a one-stop shop for applicants, leasing agents, jurisdictions to serve affordable housing needs. And so from here, we offer listings, which is kind of the main experience, but also other opportunities, resources, links, the ability for notifications if the county or city wants to provide that. And we offer translation services because we know that that's often really important for the population groups we're working in. So then from here, we offer different listing opportunities, and a listing is kind of like something you can see you can apply to. It has units or wait lists attached to it, and so we show the available things that have applications due, and then we have a historical record. From an actual listing page. In the affordable housing space, there can be a lot of jargon or a lot of eligibility requirements. And so what we try to capture on this left-hand side here is relevant details for can you qualify? And then all the kinds of things you might want to know about, where it is, or its policies, what neighborhood. So we try to capture this information in as friendly and simple a tone as we can. And then we try to centralize all of our actions that are on the right rail here. So it's easier for applicants to be like, okay, here's all the stuff that I have to then actually do. Off of the listing, we offer the ability to have a digital application, and then we have a paired paper application as well. And we've worked with the jurisdictions to try to create something that's unified throughout the region. And so right now, different applications for different developments might look very different, have different questions, different formats. So what we try to do is try to centralize it to be simple, navigable, and just really collecting the information that's necessary at this stage. Our application flow is also optimized for mobile, because something that we see is actually 70% of our population group does the whole thing from their mobile device. And so this is kind of the main tenets of our public experience. So we can go through the application flow. At the end, they'll have reviews and confirmation numbers. One of the anecdotes that I heard that really touched me when I first started this project was when we were first designing this entire experience, and we were doing user testing, and we would walk people through like, okay, now you'll apply, and then you'll fill all this information, and at the very end here, you'll get a confirmation number and you'll get a confirmation email. The story was told to me that the person who was in the user testing actually started crying because she was like, I can't tell you how many times I have applied to things and have literally just never received any kind of confirmation that it's in any kind of system anywhere. And it really just struck me that like these things that maybe I take for granted, like the receipt of like a confirmation email, can make a really big difference in this space, especially for people who have been maybe burned by the system or frustrated by their experiences in the past.
Yeah, wow.
So this kind of captures our public experience. And then on the other side of this, we offer what we call the Partners Portal, which is right now primarily for leasing agents and property managers, so the housing developer side of the house. And from here, you're able to both look at information for the listing. So you can now add information, edit it, publish it, preview it. And so that's kind of to get an opportunity up onto the platform. And then you're also able to come here to manage your applications. This is a test site, so I'm not showing potentially sensitive information. But these are applications that are coming in. You can see the details from the application. You can add paper applications. You kind of manage everything here. We'll try to flag duplicates for the leasing agents because sometimes they can be a little tricky to detect. And then they can export everything if they need to do any additional functions on top of it or move it into like a lease up software system that they might have.
Cool.
So that is generally the overview. We have kind of our public experience and then the paired experience kind of on the back end for people who need to add the information and manage the processes.